Ultimate revenge on my cheating girlfriend and boss. So basically 5 to 6 months ago my girlfriend cheated on me with my own boss. It was terrible and soon became the most embarrassing thing of my life. I worked at a supermarket and with everyone's boring lives it soon became the talk of everything and really made me struggle mentally. Key things I'll add before I explain why I took revenge out on him. My boss was in his mid-40s, married with children and would boast about cheating on his wife to the work boys, with the way he would describe his main tactics as trauma bonding. My girlfriend had BPD and was easily manipulated and persuaded by him to receive fake promises and promise to faster promotion. We are both 20 to 21. So basically I set up a fake Facebook profile and acted on it for a week or two before I joined the local community page doing post and responding to comments he was interacting with. I made it out like I was a newly single mom and new to the area. After 1 month before getting his attention I slid into his DMs and started messaging him and flirty with him. I already knew a lot about him in terms of hobbies, interest and sporting teams so I made everything easily relatable to form a strong trusting connection. I had him hooked. I had him moved over to Snapchat and started catfishing him with photos from online. In exchange he started sending me nude photos exposing it all. I saved them all in my chat and left them there to build that trust. I also let him do the same to the photos I sent. After I had enough to ruin him late I changed my username and name on both platforms to a younger female staff member who used to work at the shop and screenshotted everything. I saved over 20 photos of what he was sending me and lodged a complaint with HR for the company. I even faked a Gmail email to make the user more believable and when they called me on the phone I had a female friend take the phone so it sounded very legit. Work for a large company so you have the option not to do it in person. I also sent the screenshots of our messages and sent the nude photos of him cheating and sent them to his wife, his mom and his sister. I truly wanted to ruin this man. I wasn't done then. I printed a bunch of posters with best Chewbacca impersonation wins $100 with his phone number listed below. I couldn't imagine how many phone calls he would have received. Anyways, to date, I have been told he currently has been terminated from the job from people inside the shop and that he is also judging off the conversation with his wife on FB. She has kicked him out. I do not feel one bit of guilt at all. Maybe I'm psychotic but nothing can describe the pure hatred I have for that man. As for my ex, she tried to get back with me but I have left her in the dark and I'm much happier without her. I won't be seeking any revenge on her. I faked cancer to skip small talks. Long story short, I have zero social skills for conversation, which tends to make people very uncomfortable. And oftentimes when I see a homeless person asking for food or saying they're hungry I approach them and offer them if they'd like a foot-long sandwich or something tasty. They always say yes. There's no real reason I do this other than the fact that I can. I don't feel sad for them or believe in karma or God or whatever. Someone is hungry and I can help. I don't need any other reason. This is fine and all. However, as we walk to the store or whatever they always try to make small talk and ask me why I'm doing this. They ask if I'm religious or if I believe in a greater good or something, or they try to explain why they are in this situation. And things get awkward as all hell as I don't know what to say when someone tells me they lost their job and things didn't go their way in some way or the other because my go-to response "so mad that sucks" has been met with visible discomfort. So I've come up with the solution of just sledgehammering them as soon as they ask why are you doing this? With, I have terminal cancer, I don't have much left so I guess I'd do something nice before I go, and they always get really quiet and mournful of my situation, so I get them the food. Sometimes I ask how many family members they have and buy food for the whole family, and afterwards they cry and wish me good luck and tell me I'm going to heaven or that they'll pray for me. I laugh nicely and say things like haha, thank you for your kind words. My brother and I hated each other until we fought. My brother 23M and I 19M grew up as normal until our parents divorced and my dad fell into alcoholism and I was the favorite one because I was his wingman. Sounds fucked up but let me explain. I used to befriend other children at my age, 11 at the time, and my dad would start to date their moms. Back then I just thought hey that's cool, if they get married my friend and I are brothers. But now that I think about it's fucked up. Anyways. At that time my brother was 14 and my dad didn't really care for him, and since I was the one getting attention we fought a lot. This went on for years. Sometimes we would fight, and one time he beat me up so hard my lips busted. I thought to myself that this will never change. A few years later my brother and I were at a concert with our older brother 26M and we started talking, but not like brothers, just small talk, but then some shady assholes approached and started to make comments about my brother's nose and then we started to fight with them. It was a 5v2 and the first fight I ever had. I always was afraid of confrontations, but in that moment there was no fear. Only thing I knew was that I had my brother's back. Well, after he knocked that one guy out and I broke the other guy's nose, they ran away and my brother and I just looked at each other and just nodded. After that we are closer than ever and we knew from that moment on, that us and my older brother will always be there for another. We sometimes laugh about how dumb we were as kids and that our dad manipulated us.